Around 4 years ago, I caught my wife cheating on me at the same exact place we worked at. And I've had like 4 years to process this shit, so it's been a minute. So I can finally come on here and talk about it and just get your guys' opinion. So around 4 years ago, me and my lady were working at the same Starbucks. And shit was good. We were working there, making money, about to get our house, just had our first kid. And then like a couple people quit. So we were like, okay, we have to go in a hiring period. And we need to hire people ASAP. So people were coming in and out like every single day trying to get this job because it was a hot spot in a very big city. So we had a lot of tips. A lot of people were actually making decent money off of working at Starbucks, but it seemed like no one had the qualifications. No one seemed nice enough to work there. And overall, it was just like no one wanted to work that we actually wanted to. But then this one dude comes in, like weird looking dude, kind of scary looking. And my wife literally hires him on the spot. And I was like, we have to do a second interview. We can't just hire him on the spot. And she's like, no, it's going to be okay. Just trust me, babe. And at the time, you don't think about red flags. I was like, okay, fuck it, let it be. We needed people at the time. So a couple weeks go by and everything's good. They're working, we're working. But then I start noticing them going to the back more. And I'm like, what's going on? So I go up to her to talk about it. And she literally tells me that this man is now a shift leader. And I was like, what? Because usually when we put someone as a shift leader, they had to work there at least a minimum like 3 months. And this man was a shift leader like a couple weeks in. So that's when I knew something was kind of up. Like I said, you don't notice shit until later on. So then this one day happens and then this is when everything blew up. So this dude comes up to me one day and he's pretty much like, yo, I gotta go home. My dog just had an emergency. I just saw him on the camera. Can I please let go early? And I was like, okay, whatever, just go. I don't know what you're talking about, but just go, whatever. It was a slow day. I really wasn't tripping. And then my wife comes up to me and she's like, I need to go home too. The dog on the camera I just saw. I'm like, you have never cared about this dog before, lady. Why are you trying to start some shit? I just thought she was on her period or she had to go home. I didn't think much of it. I just said, go, whatever. So the end of the day comes around. I'm closing up, putting the chairs up. And this is a Friday. Do not forget. Because every single Friday, we have a date night where we take spicy cubes together. If you don't know what spicy cubes are, it's pretty much like a little cube like this, an aphrodisiac that you take and it really, really gets you in the mood. So we always have our fun on Friday night. And mind you, I keep these in my locker. So I went to my locker and I saw it was kind of slightly open. And I was like, okay, something is fucking up. I'm not retarded. So I open the locker and see the spicy cubes are gone, as well as my phone is unlocked. So I was like, okay, what the hell is going on? So I call her up, no answer. Her location is literally off after this. And then I just drove home and I was like, I knew something is going on. So open the door to our house and guess what I see on the counter? You already guessed, the spicy cubes all open and all eaten. And that's the thing, you're only supposed to eat one spicy cube. You're not supposed to eat all freaking of them. Because if you eat all of them, you might just turn into like an animal in that bedroom. I don't know. But then I went to the room and I saw them literally in there and I was like, okay, get the hell out. Served divorce papers a couple weeks later, but it all ended up working out because I now talking to my college sweetheart and we are madly in love and having our third kid. So it ended up working out. Like I said, just watch out for the red flag, fellas.